I'm Mark's PC editor at IGN, here with Jonathon Dornbush.
I am the undefeated champ.
You are,
yes.
of Artifact.
Yeah.
Jonathon got a chance to play Artifact here on the show floor of PAX West 2018. As you guys have already probably seen, we have a ton of Artifact content already up. We have a full match. We have an explainer on how to play. This is a dense game, right? It looks very complicated from the outside. But Jonathon, you're not much of a card game guy.
No,
how'd you fare?
So when we're talking right now, I learned how to play Magic the Gathering 2 weeks ago. And that is the first card game I've learned to play since Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was like 12.
Right.
So it's been a while since I've played a card game at all regularly. I was surprised by how quickly I got into this. My first match was against an AI opponent, so granted there was a little bit of, not ease necessarily to their difficulty, I'd say, but there was a wiggle room for me. Yes, there was wiggle room for me to learn the mechanics of it, and I got the hang of it. It felt like almost within 2 rounds. Like I understood there are 3 lanes, 3 different sort of games going on simultaneously, but that didn't make it go like, oh no, where is my strategy going? I don't know really what to focus on, because after a couple rounds and after you start playing cards, it becomes easy to be like, okay, I need to focus here with this and may have to abandon that, but that's okay.
And I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong, but when you first looked at the gameplay, did you have any idea what was going on?
No, I had no clue. I saw like 2 images, and there's like 25 cards on screen at once, and when it showed you all 3 lanes, and I'm like, what is happening? How do you keep track of all of this? There are at least 12 different numbers, and that's a lot of numbers for me. I'm not a big numbers man myself. But it was just like, oh, wow, this looks super dense. But when you get into it, at like minute by minute, you're not focusing on everything all at once. You really can hone in and be like, I'm playing this card. Okay, move on to this. Yeah, I'll play this card. Okay, let's see how they reacted. Now I'll play this. Like, there is an ease and an understanding that you get to it pretty quickly, and I loved that. It made a lot of fun.
Well, I'm glad, and this is a game that I got to play back in March initially when I visited Valve, and then I got to play again last week at Valve.
Yeah.
And it was something where I felt like I was crazy, because I was looking at it like no one's going to understand this game ever, but somehow it just sort of makes sense. It clicks when you're actually in the moment. So did you actually enjoy it? Did you have fun as a kind of non-card game fan?
I didn't just have fun. I didn't want to stop playing. Like, I was having a blast with it. I think, like you were saying, at first it seems so opaque, and maybe you won't be able to understand it, but once you get into it, I think what they've done so smartly is everything is so readable in the game, and you so quickly understand what every little bit of art or the stuff going on around the board means. Like, you so quickly get it, and you can highlight so many things to be like, oh, this is what that card does. Oh, that's what that buff does. Oh, this is how that will relate to that. It makes all of that so accessible to you.
Yeah.
So as someone who doesn't play card games that much, like, it wasn't just easy to understand, but it was fun to learn more about it. And so when I was into the second match, it was like, oh, I'm getting better at this, and I want to keep going.
Yeah, and there's also there's a lot of deep strategies still there to learn. And it's not something we've talked about yet, because it's just so hard when you're outside not playing the game to even get the beginning.
Yeah.
So if you want to know how to play Artifact, we do have a full how to play video that you can watch right now on IGN.com.
Very good.
Thank you. You can also watch a full game match that is about 19 minutes, and we're actually going to be posting another match this week.
And Tom, you're undefeated in Artifact, right?
No, I'm very defeated.
Oh, you are?
You're the undefeated
okay,
one.
So, well, yeah, then I am the best Artifact player in the office. Miranda, don't watch this video.
Anyway. Miranda has been playing a lot, too. But if you want everything Artifact and everything PAX West 2018, stay right here on IGN.